welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have a latest in beauty unboxing. If you are new here, my name is Natalie. I post 2 to 3 videos a week all about makeup and beauty. If you like what you see here today, I hope you will consider subscribing before you leave, but why don't we get started? So this unboxing is actually of my September edit. I know we are now well into October, but I didn't actually make my choices for my September box until the very last Monday in September. There were a couple of items they had said were part of the September drop that I had wanted to get my hands on, and they of course waited until the last Monday to drop them. I sense that there may have been some purpose there because there were quite a few people excited about these products, more so I think than the whole of the month, because I believe you can make more than one edit in a month. They probably hoped that people would make their usual edits early on in the month and then make a second edit once these products dropped, so very clever from their point of view. If you're not aware of what this service is, it is a beauty box that you can get on a monthly basis. This one does work slightly differently to other beauty boxes in that you choose your content yourself. They do have a set number of products that they release each month under a certain edit, and those drops take place on a Monday, where they tend to release 4 or 5 products each Monday. The day in the month in which you can make your picks is based on when you very first sign up. So for me, I believe my billing date is around the 6th or 7th of the month, but I don't have to make my choices immediately. I do have until the end of the month to make my picks before the next payment comes out. Obviously there is a risk if you do what I did and say wait till the very last drop of the month, but there were some items from the first drop that you wanted. They may have sold out at that point, so it is just kind of playing what you want best, and that's why I think they do sometimes have a really good drop at the beginning of the month and one at the end, in the hope that people might make a couple of boxes up. The price of the subscription is £12.95 a month plus shipping, which I believe is £3.95. Once you have been subscribed for a few months, I think it might be 3 months consecutively, on the 4th month you will get pro status, which will then mean that you don't pay shipping. If you are a pro member, you will also get discounts off any of their other boxes that they release, because they do release collections regularly. With this being a bespoke box and everyone's boxes being different because you choose the items yourself, there's no set value that they say you can get out of your box each month, because it is completely up to you. Because this subscription does only cost £12.95, I don't believe I've ever not got my money's worth out of it. I have gone through and worked out the value of each of these, so I can tell you at the end how much value I have gotten out of the September box. I do believe that the edit for September was Backstage Beauty, and the array of products available is the best that I've seen it be for a good while now. I personally feel since January, since they changed things up slightly, the service has gone a bit downhill, and they have a lot more unknown brands that they are putting in the boxes each month. Last year it did used to be more well-known brands. Don't get me wrong, there are still well-known brands, but there seems to be repeat items from previous years, just more indie brands, which it's not necessarily a bad thing to kind of shout out indie and small brands, but it's just not the subscription service that it used to be. But I personally still feel like it's a much better service than the likes of Glossybox and Birchbox. Just quickly before I show the products, just wanted to note something. This is how the items came to me. Usually it does come in a kind of branded box with the name of that month's edit. I don't know if perhaps because I've ordered my items so late in the month they didn't have any left from September, and maybe didn't want to give me an October branded box because all of the items I chose were from September, or this may be the way that they do it now. It does still have the branding inside and things, but the actual outside isn't for each month, so it could also just be a way of them saving money, because it kind of makes more sense that once each month ran out they will have a surplus of boxes that they can't reuse because they would already have the labelling and things on them. But say, just something I thought I should note. Now on to the products that I chose. They do sometimes have kind of weekly themes when they do their Monday drops, and one of the weekly themes in September was hair care, so I have made quite a few selections from that hair care week because there were a few items that did catch my interest, and half of the products available in that hair care week were from the same brand. So I do actually have 3 products out of my 6 which are from the same brand. I don't think I said in the intro, it is 6 products you can choose as part of your box each month. I picked up a few products from the brand Umberto Gianni. I believe I have had a product through this service from them before, and I do really enjoy it, and it's a product that I use in my hair all the time, so I was actually quite excited to try a few more products. Because it is quite an affordable brand as well, if I do end up loving any of these products I will happily go out and repurchase them. The first two products kind of go hand in hand with each other, and it is a shampoo and conditioner. So these are both from the Smooth Wash line, and they are moisturising. It says for silky smooth hydration to tame and shine. Shampoo says for silky smooth hydration to tame and shine. And the conditioner says tames, smooths and restores moisture for shiny, manageable hair. That sounds like exactly what I need. These are both full-size products with 250ml of product. So you can purchase this brand from Boots, which is good that it is quite attainable as well. Each of these products retail for £6.25, so there's £12.50 worth of value from just these two products alone. Bearing in mind I only spent £12.95 on the box, so looking at it that way, anything else is kind of a bonus. So I'm really excited to see if this does help tame my hair. If you are not aware, I am actually currently 20 something weeks pregnant, and that has been one of my symptoms. My hair just seems to be getting thicker and thicker, so I definitely need smoothing, tame, frizz and all that jazz. So hopefully these will work well for me. As I'm sitting here waving these around, I'm realising that these aren't the most the shapes of the bottles are a bit I'm not going to say anything more, and I'm going to put them down. The next product I chose, again from the same brand, is this Miracle Worker Smooth Serum. This says it tames, defrizzes and adds shine. The product that I believe I got from them last time, I think that might be called the Miracle Worker something, but that one is a more thicker serum kind of leave-in conditioner type product, but I feel like it does really help. Because this one looks like it might be a slightly thinner consistency. I did initially think it was going to be a spray, but based on the nozzle there, I do think it is going to be a serum. This one says it transforms hair from dull to dazzling, smooths away frizz and flyaways, contains heat protection, health, strength and add flexibility. I like that it says it contains heat protection because I don't believe the other product does, so I do tend to go in with that one as well as a heat protectant spray, so this is quite good that it's an all-in-one. I don't know how well it'll show on camera, but I also like the kind of rainbowy reflective packaging. It does say it can be used on damp hair and also dry hair. I probably do have some flyaways now, but I'm not going to risk it in case it makes my hair really greasy. This is again another full-size product which you can pick up in Boots, and this one retails for £8.25. The next product I chose is one that I actually already have in my collection. I use on a daily basis and I already love, so I was excited that I could pick up a backup. And that is this pillow spray from Feather and Down. This is the Sweet Dreams pillow spray, which has calming lavender and chamomile essential oils. This is again another full size and it's 100ml of product. I love this product so much that I actually have it on one of my Amazon subscribe and save orders because I just use it every single night. I do struggle a lot of the time falling asleep and also staying asleep. It does have its work cut out at the moment with me being pregnant. I am falling asleep quite easily, possibly because of this product or perhaps just sheer exhaustion, but I'm not staying asleep. But it's not a miracle worker, but it's still just something nice that is kind of calming, and even if it doesn't necessarily lull me to sleep, it is a calming spray because of the chamomile and things, and I absolutely love this. A lot of pillow sprays that I've tried in the past have pretty much only smelt of lavender, whereas this, with the combination with the chamomile and lavender, it's a much nicer, sweeter, lighter fragrance, so I do enjoy this so much. I do pay around £7 a bottle for this one, and it is the 100ml that I do get. So it is a decent sized bottle, and this does last me the longest time. I probably put a good 4 or 5 sprays on my pillow each night. One that I currently have, I have the tiniest of amounts left in it. And then I do have another full size to go into, which I did receive through my subscribe and save, I believe in August. Because at the point I got that, I thought I wouldn't have much longer left in the current bottle. We're now, what's that, 2 months later, and I'm still going through it. So I definitely need to pause my subscribe and save for the next 6 months, I think, because this one and the one I have already unopened there will definitely last me a long time. If you've tried it and you are looking for a new pillow spray, this is fantastic. The final 2 items that I chose this month are again from the same brand, and these were the 2 products that I was holding out until the end of the month for. They are some lip products from the brand Nabla. These are their Creamy Dreamy Liquid Lipsticks. I have 2 shades. I have My Rules and I also have Hedonist. The way they set up the choice for this was slightly strange. I do believe you could pick the shade My Rules on its own, and then for the other option it was Hedonist or I think it was Eve, so it was going to be either or you got. You couldn't just pick from one of the 3 shades. To be honest, I like that they gave you some choice, because in the past when I've had lip products and things like that, there may have been 3 shades available, but you could only have one. So I like that this way that I could get 2 of them. I would have liked to have got all 3 because I'm really intrigued by the formula and I'm obsessed with lipstick. But I suppose I don't really need any more lipstick, so getting 2 instead of 3 wasn't necessarily a bad thing. I know I definitely wanted to pick up the shade My Rules, so I'm really glad that was the option on its own, because it is this gorgeous deep pink shade. Definitely right up my alley, especially for this time of the year. This box did arrive this morning, so I haven't even opened this or swatched it or anything like that. But I really like the packaging with the moons and things. It does feel like quite a thick formula, but it is going on quite creamy. I don't know obviously how long wearing this is going to be with it being a cream liquid lipstick, but that is the shade My Rules. And I think will be so nice for autumn and winter. It is a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be, having now swatched it, compared to how it looks in the tube, but it is still a really pretty colour. And then for the other one, the one that I got, I say, is in the shade Hedonist. I think from what I remember of looking at swatches online, I would have slightly preferred Eve, because this one looks to be a straight nude, whereas I think Eve was a pinky nude, which is more of my preference. But again, really pretty packaging. I like the top of it is almost like a kind of pewter colour. And I do believe these will be my first things I'm trying from Nabla Cosmetics, but I have been wanting to try them. But this one might not be too bad. It's kind of a toffee brown shade, I would say. But again, to me, does look slightly darker than in the packaging. So I'm really excited to give them a go, because it does feel like quite a nice formula just on the back of my hand. My only slight issue is, and I'm now perhaps wondering if that's why they are in this box, when I went online to see a price for these, they appear to be out of stock on every single website I found. Beauty Bay here in the UK do stock Nabla Cosmetics, but they don't seem to have this formula anymore. I could still see the kind of listing on the app, as it were, and it did say that they were £14.50 each, but that every single shade was out of stock and only their other liquid lipstick formula was available. But again, there was quite a few shades there that were out of stock. I managed to get them up on a couple of other websites as well, one of which I think might have been Ulta, and they were completely out of stock in all shades there as well. So I'm not too sure whether this has been a discontinued formula or not, but I have heard really good things about it and I'm excited to give it a go. Luckily, because I do have a large lipstick collection, I'm not going to need to replace these anytime soon, because lipsticks take me forever to go through. But yeah, these are the 2 shades that I got, and I think these are both going to be really nice for the autumn and winter. Can't remember if I had Nabla Cosmetics on my list of brands that I wanted to try in 2021. Normally I do the update for that at the beginning of January the following year. I'm probably not going to get around to doing my update for that in the January like I normally do, because I will be literally about to kind of pop at that point, so I doubt I will be filming update videos and things. So I might need to do that sooner rather than later, provided I've tried a decent amount of the brands perhaps, even though it's only October. I'll have a think about that one, because I do want to do it, because I'm always curious myself how well I've done with the brands. But yeah, if it's waiting until January, I just can't see that video happening. That is all 6 items that I got in my latest in beauty box from the September edit. I work out that the total value of all 6 items is £56.75. Just as I was about to put the empty box to the side, I found this in the bottom, so I've obviously sent through a sample freebie. This is from the brand Cetaphil and is the Daily Defense Moisturiser for face sensitive skin, and it's got SPF of 50 in it. This is just 5 grams of product. It's a nice little bonus to get. I don't think I've tried anything from this brand before, but I do always see it kind of in the drugstore and things, so I'll give that a go. So that is everything that I did get in the September edit. Like I say, I do think it is the best box that they've had in a while now. I have been so on the fence about cancelling this subscription that I'm not really sure what to do. Based on what I've seen for October, and because I knew I was getting my September box so late, I have kind of paused for the month of October. So I won't be receiving a box in October at all. Just from the picture they put up of what was going to be available this month, there was just nothing that drew me in. So I will have to decide before my payment comes out in November whether I want to cancel the service or not. I do believe this is the second time I've paused it in the last few months, so I'm kind of taking that as a sign that I do perhaps need to cancel it. And obviously I have so much skincare in my collection. A lot of the products that they have is kind of skincare based. I don't need much more products at the moment, and I'm going to have even less time to use things, so I do need to perhaps cancel this before November's payment. But stay tuned to see if there's any future unboxings on my channel in that respect. But other than that, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.